Oh, what? Wait, what's going on there? Wait, that's not me. Wait, hold on. There I am. Hello. See, I don't stream for 2 months and this is what happens. I don't remember how to work the buttons. I don't remember what buttons to push. Here we are, though. Been 2 months since I last streamed, and about 3 months since I last streamed something other than DBD. And it's gonna be even longer, because today we're streaming DBD. I'm gonna love the stream, huh? Are you perchance referring to the Dead by Daylight Year 8 anniversary broadcast, which I'm going to watch some of right now? I'm probably not gonna just watch everything, but I'm gonna watch some of it. Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I've got horror in my heart. So I'm gonna be included in this, right? Where's my clip?
Don't you walk away from me, sir.
Oh man, that is so beautiful. I really like that.
No! No! Oh my god! You're dead.
Wow. Hello, Sadako. How are you?
Good. And the joining us, that trailer gets me so hyped. We're in Japanese, we're in Portuguese. From full chapter, we're going to dive into that. And in fact, after the show today, that will be playable on Steam on the PTB.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But this wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight anniversary live stream without a couple of surprises. So you're definitely going to want to stay for the full broadcast to see everything we've got to reveal.
Super duper fun, and I think you'll be surprised. So let's take a look.
Okay. I saw something about this. I think I saw this on Instagram or something.
Well, you've done it now, Dwight. You
What is
just
this?
touched the first board game. Now, you and your friend are trapped in our world, and danger is everywhere. But don't despair. Use your new magic abilities against the swarms of monsters that want you dead. Run, jump, and shoot to collect blood points to repair generators, increasing your powers along the way. Unlock the door to escape together.
This is a lot more than I thought it was at first
It's
glance.
not over yet. Use spells to keep your friend alive until they can revive you. Do you and your friend have what it takes to survive? Ponder this as you ask yourselves, what the fog?
I assumed that this was... I thought it was just like a shitty mobile game or something.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that song is so earwormy. It's going to get stuck in my head.
The game itself is like the guitar
Well, that
solo
exists.
of the video game.
Yeah, like I'm already going to walk away and just... Okay, but anyway, yes, you saw that correctly. What the Fog is now available, and it's not only that, but it's free for current behavior account holders and new subscribers. But we do have a limit
Why?
of free keys, so you're going to want to make sure that you make your behavior account after the stream, of course, or in another tab. Just don't leave. But go
Oh,
ahead,
so you can
grab-
still buy the game. It's just free if you have a behavior account. How much does it cost? Normally. What the fuck? It was on Steam, right? Oh, it's $5. Okay. I see. I thought it was only accessible through a behavior account. I see. Well, that's fine.
that claim it on your account, and if you're unable to, then you're able to get it on Steam, which is exclusively on Steam for $4.99 USD.
Yep, and as you might expect with the drops, now a free game. A lot of people watching the stream. There might be some load on our behavior login system. So if there is, bear with us. We will get you in the door, and don't worry, you'll get the game. So as you might have been able to tell from that trailer, What the Fog, which is just the best title, is a two-person co-op roguelite. The simple goal of surviving and escaping with each.
It's an
increasingly
okay
difficult
title.
level. So to do that, you go head-to-head with swarms of monsters and bosses, and as we mentioned, lots of heavy metal guitar.
Yes. So Eric and I got to play it before launch, and honestly, it was so crazy fun. Like, I had that song stuck in my head for weeks. But you need to make sure that you get your...
Why? What the hell? Why, though? Why? Why did they make this? This is behavior. It's fun behavior. Developer behavior. A cursed board game.
Well, you've done it now, Dwight.
Sure.
You just had to touch the first board.
I don't know. Have you played it? Is it fun? Like,
hands on it so that...
well, you don't play on. Do you play on? You don't play on PC, are you? So you probably haven't played it. Apparently, the game is going to get updated. It's not going to get updated. Okay. I don't know. I mean, no.
you can have fun, survive, and then get the fog
Whatever.
out.
Nice. So that out of the way. See, you weren't expecting that. A lot of people were like, wait, what?
Surprises.
We're going to dive into the show. So we're going to hand things over to Stefan and Justin to talk about Dead by Daylight's Year 9 roadmap.
Yes, let's do that. This is what I want to see.
Talk a little, and I am Justin Brown, Product Director. Really excited to be here with you today to talk a little bit about Dead by Daylight's Year 9 roadmap.
I'm going to take a second here at the top of the show to give a big shout out to our absolutely phenomenal team that's working on the game day in, day out. They are the reason we are here with you today and celebrate 8 amazing years of Dead by Daylight. Before going any further, I just want to address something that's probably going to get talked about quite a bit in the chats across the different channels. We know since the last update, there's been a rubber banding issue that's been plaguing the game. The team has been working extremely hard at it over the last few weeks. We have a tentative fix that the team has been working on that we're hoping to test on the PTB later today. If everything is successful with that, we will be deploying that fix to live. And
I don't know
hopefully it should
anything
improve the
about
situation, but it's still
this.
to be confirmed. So keep an eye on our channels for that. We'll keep you all posted about.
I haven't
this.
played DBD in like a
Moving
month.
into the future a little bit. The coming year for Dead by Daylight is going to be huge, and that's saying something coming off of our biggest years to date. Since the last anniversary, we have released amazing licensed content such as Alien, Chucky, Alan Wake, and a personal favorite of mine, Nick Cage, such an amazing addition to the game. On top of that, we've also released our most popular original chapter to date, All Things Wicked.
Of course, and we can't forget we did the
Hell
Halloween
yeah.
event, which was bigger and better than ever with the introduction of the Void. This year, we introduced the concept of modifiers in Dead by Daylight, starting in February.
You did
Lights
do
Out,
that,
we followed
that's
it with
true.
My Little Oni, and soon, later this week, we'll introduce Chaos Shuffle, the third one. We took a few steps towards improving the player experience between anti-face camp, blood web UX improvements, the killer FOV slider, survivor DC bots, and even the search bar. So there's a lot there. And finally, we've taken a few big steps towards increasing our
good things.
transparency, our communication with regular live streams on each of our content releases thus far.
Enough talking about the past, let's dive into the future and what's really coming up for this year. We're happy to announce today that we have 6 new chapters currently in the works, and 2 of those chapters will be survivor-only chapters for this year. On top of that, we'll have the usual...
So this is the chapter. This is Thanos, of course. And I assume, I don't know, like, probably like Spider-Man is the survivor or something. The map is like Avengers Tower or something. In July... Wait, so every month for the next 3 months we're getting a new chapter. 2 of them are survivor only. Interesting. And so many of them are licensed too, yeah. Cool. One of these is Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Probably this one. Probably the new. We're just getting Springtrap as a killer. Yeah, definitely.
4 new tomes that are going to be coming out spread throughout the year. As we've talked a little
Oh yeah, game mode. I heard about that as well.
little bit and teased even earlier last week, the first chapter that's going to be coming out is Dungeons and Dragons, and we're actually going to deep dive that in a soon-to-come segment shortly after this one, and it really promises to bring great gameplay and new characters to the world of Dead by Daylight.
Of course, we're going to follow that with a licensed survivor, a character who truly embodies the meaning of that word. After that, an iconic killer survivor duel will be coming into the fog, and if you stick around to the end of the show, you're going to get a little preview as to what that will be. We'll finish off 2024 with an original killer and survivor chapter, and we'll finish off the Year 9 roadmap with a licensed killer-only chapter, followed by an original survivor-only.
It's a lot of stuff coming up. Moving a bit away from our content roadmap, we're going to take a closer look at the 4 pillars out of which the year will be based on. For those of you who have been with us for a long time, you'll see that there's consistency throughout the years with the 4 pillars that we're focusing on, but we're really adjusting the contents of each so that we're working on the features that have the most value and the most interest to all of our players in ways where we can expand the game further and further.
Of course, and we're going to start off with the trust and security pillar. Firstly, we're thrilled with the response to our regular broadcasts, and we're really happy to let you know you can fully expect more to come as we progress throughout the year, accompanying all of our major releases. Security is a topic we rarely talk about publicly for good reason. But one thing I will inform you all of is last year we set out to start tackling this AFK bots problem that we see, especially in some regions of the game. Phase 1 had very promising results, and we're certainly going to be taking that forward another step into Phase 2 in the coming year. Our next 2 pillars, live balance and quality of life, we won't discuss too much. Of course, you can expect regular live balance updates throughout the year and new quality of life, but my friend and colleague Derek will be coming up in the gameplay improvement segment to cover more on that topic, including an announcement on one of the most highly requested features ever in Dead by Daylight.
This one's going to be really, really exciting. Stay tuned for that because that is really something interesting coming up. Last but not least, our 4th pillar, events evolution. Events have always been
Finally, they're adding sex to Dead by Daylight.
Seasonal events, and this is something we're going to keep pushing forward over the coming year.
The time has
with this year,
come.
we're starting to do a bit of a split where we're going to have our events happening on a separate matchmaking queue, which essentially means that at any time there's an event ongoing, you can decide to still play normal Dead by Daylight if that's what you're looking for.
Oh.
But you can also go into the event-specific queue and play some of that gameplay. This is really going to allow us to push gameplay further and further away from the typical way Dead by Daylight normally works, and it's going to be a very interesting way for us to approach events in a different way.
Sure, that's cool, I guess.
We can also expect more modifiers to make it in the game, whether it's the one we've talked about just before that are going to be revisited throughout the year, or introducing new modifiers that are either tweaks on something or something completely different. But modifiers is just a little sliver of what we're planning to do this year, and I think we have something a little bigger that might be coming up.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm so happy to be here and let you guys know that for the first time ever, this summer, Dead by Daylight will have a new mode, not modifier, but a mode coming to you all. We've been listening and hearing your feedback, and I'm really happy to let you know that this summer, replacing Scorching Barbecue will be the first ever time-limited 2v8 mode in Dead by Daylight.
It's
we'll
time-limited.
What this mode is when we get closer to the release, but for now, I'm going to thank my friend Stefan for joining me, invite my friend Matt to the couch
that's
to talk
fine,
a little bit
I
more
guess.
about this, and here's a snippet of what's to come.
I did hear that they were doing a 2v8 mode. I did not know it was time-limited. But that's fine. That's okay. What is that? What? Like it just disappears.
Boom. Thank you for joining us, Matt. Well, I know
What
it's
is
still
that?
early and everything is subject to change. I think it's going to be really fun to sort of let the community in on some of our plans for this upcoming 2v8 introduction.
Can you just be hooked
Absolutely.
anywhere?
Thanks, Justin. So yeah, 2v8 is coming to DBD. This is a new game mode, which is really cool. Other gameplay events that we've done before, so Lights Out, My Little Oni, soon Chaos Shuffle. These are what we're calling
I didn't play
modifiers.
My Little Oni,
And modifiers
unfortunately.
basically take a DBD match, change a few things, but ultimately you're still playing DBD. With this new game mode, 2v8, we're fundamentally changing the way that you play Dead by Daylight. In this particular case, there's 2 killers, 8 survivors, and a bunch of new changes that we're going to get into very shortly. The focus with 2v8, we really wanted to hone in on what's exciting and fun and chaotic with DBD, and we're leaning more into a party mode kind of vibe rather than something that's super competitive. It's also worth mentioning that the way that we're building this, it's an iterative process, right? And this is just the first iteration. So we'll be looking to add more content, more gameplay in the future based on community feedback.
Absolutely, and I'm super excited to see what everybody says about this mode when it comes out. So first, let's break down a few of the key changes that we know are going to be coming for 2v8 this summer. I mean, of course, there's still generators, there's still exit gates, there's just more of them. We've made 5 maps bigger to accommodate all of the action, all of the chaos, and we're also doing away with perks in this mode, instead introducing a new sort of 2v8 exclusive system called classes for survivors.
Oh,
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to survivors, basically once you've chosen your
Are we
character,
gonna PTB?
you can
Yes,
select and
but
equip
not
a
right now.
class. And this class is effectively your power for the match, and it helps players identify what your role is within the team. So instead of mixing and matching perks, instead we really wanted to focus on a particular playstyle for this, and whether it's generator repair, healing, looping, speed, that kind of thing, that's what we're really going for with these classes.
Of course, and there's also just cowering in the corner, which is my own preferred playstyle for Survivor, which is great. And it'll work a little differently for killers. You'll be able to choose from one of the 5 original killers, each with their own specific gameplay. Killers obviously have powers, so they don't have classes in this mode, but we will be introducing a new mechanic, which is a team power. For example, if you are the Wraith, when you cloak yourself, if your teammate is within a certain radius of you, they will also get the undetectable status effect, allowing you to coordinate a sort of team stealth attack. Should make for some entertainment.
Okay.
The reason that we're focusing on the 5 original killers is just to make sure that this is as accessible as possible. They're all free, everybody can play them, everybody can have fun. We want you to enjoy the content and give us your feedback. And in my opinion, the best part of this whole mode is the 2. It's the first time ever that success and failure as a killer does not rely solely on your shoulders. You have a teammate to sort of benefit from, learn from, or even blame when things go poorly. So working together is just going to make the match so much more fun, so much more efficient.
Absolutely. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that for this mode, we really wanted to keep the action pace and the momentum flowing. During our playtests, we found that the process of downing a survivor, picking them up, carrying them to the hook, it really started to slow things down for this mode in particular. So we're doing away with hooks as well. There's no hooks in 2v8. Instead, once the killer downs a survivor, they'll be able to send them to a cage. This works very similar to Pyramid Head. It will teleport the survivor to
a killer goose streams,
the killers. And of course, this still counts as hook states. So once you've been hooked 3 times, you'll be out of the match. And as Justin said before, there will be 5 original killers coming to this iteration of this game mode, but we will be looking to add more as we iterate on it and add more to it. Of course, we'll also be improving the game as it goes along, so content will be coming in as well as updates to classes and gameplay.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Matt. And to all of you at home, if you want to learn more about 2v8, please join us in our July live stream. We will hope you're looking forward to this year 9. For now, back to you, Eric and Dork.
Cool. 2v8.
I can't wait to dodge hatchets and chainsaws at the same time.
I can't wait for our killers to finally have friends that they can play with.
Get some friends in the fog. Forge friendships in the fog.
But that was a great segment.
Gameplay improvements.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome Derek to our stream for the first time. Derek is from our product management team. He works with the dev team on creating all sorts of cool quality of life updates, gameplay updates, and he's here to tell you about some good ones today. Derek, how are you?
Tell me, Derek.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Gonna be even better after this segment when we hear what you get to say. So I already know what you've got to say, but I think people are gonna be excited to hear about it. The upcoming challenge system. This isn't something we've told people about. Why don't you tell them about it right now? How's it
challenge system?
So we really wanted to deliver new in-game challenges to players and new ways for them to be constantly rewarded outside of just tomes and archives. So we're going to be introducing a new challenge.
Well, you've got
system,
daily rituals
which is
too.
A system of challenges, hence the name.
Perfect.
That players are going to be able to complete completely passively. That means that players don't need to actively select the challenge that they want to complete, and they can complete multiple of them at the same time. Initially, we're going to start with daily challenges, weekly challenges, and event challenges, and later on, we want to expand those into other parts of the game as well. We think that this is going to be a great way for players to be constantly rewarded just for logging in and playing DBD, and it's going to be an amazing experience for everybody.
I think that's a really great addition. I think people in the community are going to really appreciate just being rewarded for doing what they already do, not having to go out and seek it, but just it's happening in the background at all times. That's really great. So another great thing that
I feel like you're overselling it a little bit.
How we talk to our players. That's the main job of my team, is talking and listening to our players. But we do it out in the world.
I am perfectly neutral. I am true neutral about this change.
But in-game is obviously the best place to talk to people, and you've got some updates there.
Yeah, we're here to make the players' lives easier and your life easier as well. So we're going to be introducing
it sounds like a lot of different games.
Inbox-based system that will help connect players with the news that you have to announce, including patch notes, announcements, rewards, and a lot more. That way, players will see less pop-ups when they launched into the game, and they'll be able to get into their games quicker. And overall, the players will be able to stay connected with the world of DBD and the news that you have to announce.
Can I send other players
right? Like being able to tell people the patch notes in detail is something we couldn't do before, and now we can. So again, you don't have to go find it on the web, but you'll be able to get it in the game. Pop-ups, not pop-ups, but notifications for rewards as well.
Can I send a hateful letter
Really good work there by the
To
team.
the killer that
but we're not
that
done.
that tunneled me.
Actually, this is something people are familiar with, the finisher Mori system. We tested it out a while back in PTB, got a ton of great feedback from the community. The team took that feedback, went back to the shop to tinker with it, and we've got the final version to tell people about now.
Right.
Okay.
I love finisher Moris. I think they're a really amazing showcase for how deadly and gruesome our killers can be. But we also acknowledge that there was some room for improvement from the survivor's perspective. So like you said, we've taken the feedback, we've reiterated on it, and tried to land on what was the best player experience. So, in a coming update, finisher Moris are going to become a baseline feature for all killers in the game. That means that killers are going to have access to the killer finisher Moris by default, but they're only going to be able to use them on the last remaining survivor. That way, if the killer is able to successfully pull it off, we get an exciting conclusion to the match, and the survivors can feel that the game's ended in a fair way, and this match went smoothly, and it was a really exciting experience for everyone.
So they're not doing the thing where
Mori
if all the
offerings are also
survivors
gonna
are
be
down,
updated to instead give bonus
the game
blood
just
points,
ends, like in the
so
PTB,
that
right?
it'll be a more rewarding experience for killers if they're able to pull it off.
So the killer's going to want to land that at the end.
Yes.
It happens at the end, like you said, so we're not killing the flow of the match. I think it's a really great balance from where we started and the feedback that we got, so kudos to you and the team. And that's all we've got from you today. Unfortunately,
Sure,
you have
that's
to go,
fine. That's a fine
but
change,
the
I
show
guess.
is far from over. Next up, we're going to hear about the new chapter coming to Dead by Daylight. So stay tuned, everybody, and thank you, Derek, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, it is still kind of a negative change for survivors compared to how it is now. Because if I'm the last survivor remaining and I get downed, I could still theoretically do something, like wiggle out or whatever. I mean, that's unlikely, but it could happen. But now that won't happen. New chapter reveal. Let's go.
Poor, misguided wanderers. First there were many, and now so few. How little you must value your lives to take a single insignificant breath in my sanctum. I'm afraid there will be no quick death for you. No escape from this suffering. I shall draw out your ending as I see fit.
Oh, it's the Infinity Gauntlet.
In dark places such as this. One must keep themselves entertained.
So is his power like snapping and then it kills half the survivors? Is that how it works? I just gotta say, I feel like this was such a good move. I feel like this is the best timeline where we get Vecna. And it's not just in another Stranger Things chapter, it's in a Dungeons & Dragons chapter, which IMO is even cooler.
Hello friends, I'm Mathieu Côté, Head of Partnerships for Behavior Digital, and I'm extremely happy to be joined here today by Sean from our friends at Wizard of the Coast, who is going to be with me talking about what we just saw. Hi Sean.
Hey Matthew, great to see you.
His name's Matthew.
Pleasure.
Is that you?
We just saw the trailer here. I still have goosebumps. This is so amazing. Like,
Didn't think they'd be able to pull off having Dungeons & Dragons be scary. I mean,
I was saying earlier, I have inner child.
They can make anything scary.
Thrilled right now. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I'm 10 years old, and it's an absolute dream come true. So thank you so much for being a part of that.
Of course, yeah, my pleasure. I 10-year-old Sean wakes up every day realizing that he works at Wizards of the Coast. Dream job. So we're super aligned on that.
So Dungeons and Dragons is probably one of the biggest gateways that people have had to how to craft stories, how to design games, how to create experiences for other people.
Do I want to listen to this
We've
whole
seen
interview
it,
about
of
the new
course, within
chapter?
The dev team, there's so many people who've got their
No, I don't. Unless there's something particularly interesting about it, I don't want to do that right now. Wait, is this what we just saw?
All right. Thank you, Dork, Eric, for this cross-progression information, just to prove that we are
They're showing the map and stuff.
magical.
I mean, we're gonna see all that, so I'm not worried about that right now. We're gonna be playing it.
Hey, I'm over here now. So I'm super excited for this part of the stream because
I want to know what the hell Project T is.
Upcoming projects within the world of Dead by Daylight, that being Supermassives, the casting of Frank Stone, and an unnamed multiplayer PvE game by Midwinter, but we get to do it all with Dave Rashad. So, Dave, can you please tell me why we chose these games to be the right games for us to expand the world of Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff going into that choice for sure. So first of all, we are super happy and grateful to have a community already there playing Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
The new map is part of the Knight's Realm. Oh, I didn't know that. That's so if you use that offering, you got a coin flip between the new D&D map or everyone's least favorite map in the game.
So of course we listen to what they want.
Although they did make improvements on it, right? So sure, fair.
What they want to play. So that comes into the recipe of the choice we're going to make. We also want to make sure that we will create something new to experience, something that's completely out of what we are used to in Dead by Daylight. Mm-hmm. So that comes into the genre we want to create. Also, we want to interest new players
a lot better. Okay,
into
cool.
the world of Dead by Daylight. Some people that never heard of Dead by Daylight, but also some viewers that are interested about the world of DBD, but that don't play DBD because maybe it's not their style of game. So we want also these players to be with us and experience the world of Dead by Daylight.
And just like you were saying, with people being interested in the world of Dead by Daylight, as the creative director, why do you think there's so much interest in the lore of a multiplayer game that's based in action?
Well, it's been very important for us since day one when we started working on this project. The story and the narrative around everything we create. We want to make sure that every little component in DBD has a story and a reason to live in the universe. We take great care into making that happen. So, there's a lot of mysteries within mysteries, a lot of layers to our narrative, which I think are super interesting and players want to know more. So these games will allow us to discover these elements that we've seeded in the past. Mm-hmm. Like every killer and every survivor in Dead by Daylight could have their own movie or their own game, really.
Yeah, they've got so much lore. It's really amazing to just.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
And speaking of lore, I mean, this is something we want to expand on with the world of Dead by Daylight. So we're doing that in one of our upcoming games, the casting of Frank Stone. So can you tell us a bit more about that?
Do a Riot Forge thing and just have a bunch of studios make like small games based on the characters. That'd be cool.
Right. I
like they did with League of Legends.
Yes. So, of course, there's different type of stories in games, right? There's games that have a static narrative that you experience. That's great. There's also games that the narrative is made very organically by the players, like DBD is a good example of that. The casting of Frank Stone is somewhere in between, right? It's a game where there is multiple narrative, and based on the player choice, and different things will happen, and based on their choice, different endings and different branching in the story will happen. So the casting of Frank Stone is very interesting for us because it brings the origin of a killer and potentially survivors, and the players are able to play that. For the first time, some things that we are used to see as a lore or a bio or a tome entry in DBD now will be playable. It's still in the Entities universe. It's still very much part of the world of DBD, but it's going to be out of the trials. So that's going to be an interesting take on our universe.
Okay, so we know that the Casting Frank Stone is still in that realm, but what about our other project, this unnamed multiplayer PvE game? Is that also going to be taking place in the entity's realm?
Absolutely. So it is.
Wait, didn't he just say that the casting of Frank Stone is not going to be taking place in the entity's realm? And then she proceeded to say that it is?
The world of DBD, it is in the entity. And one cool thing about the entity
It's in
is that,
the entity.
we know very little about exactly what it is, but we do know that it's a living universe. It is huge.
It's a
and we
living
can't really
universe.
comprehend everything that's happening within it. So we know
Okay.
that DBD trials are a way for the entity to feed. It's a very kind of organic process. So we can imagine that there are other parts in the entity that serves other purposes. And that is exactly what we want to explore. So that allows us to create new narrative, new ways to experience a game, new gameplay opportunity, new set of rules. So these are things that we talked about in the past and that we always wanted to explore. So that's exactly what we want to do with this new Untitled game. So in a way, the world of DBD that we've created is like a book with infinite pages. We can add new stories to it forever, hopefully.
Just keep on reading.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you did talk about that in is there any gameplay that we'll be able to see?
That we'll be able to see. Well, yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, thank you, Dave, for talking us through that. But now I want to see the gameplay. Let's see the gameplay.
I want to see the gameplay. I'm interested in seeing the gameplay. What gameplay are we seeing? I don't think this is gameplay.
Hey
I don't know.
I'm Audrey, lead producer at Midwinter Entertainment.
If it is, the
Last
graphics
year,
are
we gave you
incredible.
a very small glimpse of a project we started working on set in the Dead by Daylight universe. I'm happy to say
I have
that
no
we have more
recollection
to
of
share
that,
with
but
you
okay.
on this game codenamed
Whoa, look at that.
Project T. Instead of showing you a close to final game with some polished gameplay, we wanted to let you in on the development process. Right now,
Okay.
Project T is a work in progress, more than a fully fledged game. Our goal is to craft an experience with all of you and create something that you would be eager to play. Let's hear more about Project T with our creative director.
Hey everyone. First, I want to say what an honor it is to be working in the Dead by Daylight universe. We love DBD's multiplayer thrills, and its dark, mature setting brings just the right kind of tension and danger for a game like this. In Project T, you play as trespassers, rough and tumble characters who have been whisked away from their realities and trapped
Who's that
within
guy?
the entity's realm. There, in a vast region called the Backwater, they discover they must work together if they're to have any chance of survival. And of course, they're not alone. The Backwater is home to horrific monstrosities known as the Thrall. These terrors come in many forms and have different deadly abilities. Their origins and nature are unclear, but they certainly don't take kindly to trespassers within their domain. To achieve your objectives, you'll have to battle the Thrall with every weapon at your disposal.
The world of Project T is called the Backwater. It's a unique place, another twisted realm within the entity's grasp. You'll be eager to explore this familiar yet ominous world, and it'll definitely give you the creeps. To add even more tension to your experience, we're building the Backwater as an ever-changing landscape, which offers a lot of possibilities gameplay-wise. To navigate the Backwater, we're thinking of adding trucks in the game. Since it's a pretty big area, you would need a way to go from one
You're
point
thinking
to
about
another
adding
while
trucks?
escaping the hordes of Thrall.
You unsure
But
about the trucks?
there could be other uses for the truck. That's something we're thinking about. And we'd love to see what kind of ideas you might have. As DBD fans, we're having a lot of fun creating this new experience as part of the Dead by Daylight universe. DBD is all about horror, and we want to make sure we're crafting something that horror fans will appreciate, from the different biomes of the Backwater to the look of the Thrall.
Project T is still in early development, but that doesn't mean you'll have to wait another year to get more news. We're looking to get your opinions and share information, so we're creating a platform called the Insider Program. This is a place where all the players excited about this new take on the DBD universe can gather and be active participants in the development of the project. As an insider, you'll not only get exclusive information, but also in-game rewards and even the chance to join our closed playtests and give us your feedback. Join us to help shape an experience you'd like to play and make Project T the best that it can be. See you soon.
So what is Dead by Daylight about it? I don't understand. They say it's within, it's in a realm within the entity's grasp or whatever is what they said. What is with these Dead by Daylight spin-off games not having Dead by Daylight characters? I don't get it. What is
Cedar
this?
Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
Hey, speaking of supermassive games, when is Little Nightmares 3 coming out? Too busy working on casting of Frank Stone?
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Why do you hate Cedar Hills so much? Used to be like town mascot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present The Mill.
Spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
Thing that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
You can't shoot a movie in here. This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
Such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Everything's all right. Either of you heard of Murder Mill?
No! There was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name?
I don't think the police ever found this place.
Fuck! Whoever did this might still be here. We can't stay, okay? We gotta go. And cut! When you make dangerous cinema, you walk a dangerous line.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was such a cool trailer.
Right?
That was so cool.
Did I see a hunting mask?
Bringing,
God.
bringing it. Murder Mill? That seems familiar. Fans might know that one.
I don't know that one. Should I know that one? I'm a fake fan, I guess.
Super cool. It's so cool to see the way that the DBD universe is expanding.
Oh, yeah.
I want to mention Project T. You saw a mention of the Insider program. So that's our team is there waiting for you on Discord. So you can join the Insider program to get up-to-date information on Project T and get involved in it and be part of the game's development. It's really the idea there is we're making the game with the community. So get it on the ground floor now.
Yes. With Project T, like Eric said, we are taking this idea to a whole new level with making the game with you instead of just making it by ourselves. So if you love Dead by Daylight and you want to help with this new session-based multiplayer PvE game and bring it to life, sign up for the Insider program so that you can be in the know and get next steps. You also want to make sure you wishlist it on Steam because that really helps us.
Yes. And so Project T is quite a ways off because, like I said, we actually want to make it with our players. But the casting of Frank Stone is right on the
What does that
horizon.
mean?
So Supermassive, as hopefully folks know in the chat, they're just an amazing developer.
Do they just not know what kind of game they want to make, and so they're like, I don't know.
Of single-player narrative.
We'll ask the
games,
DVD fans what
now
they
we're
want, I
bringing
guess.
Dead by Daylight into that genre, and it's just so cool to finally be there. And it looks super terrifying. It looks super crisp and polished and awesome. I can't wait. So as you mentioned, wish lists do help a lot. So if you would do us a kindness, kindly give us a wish list, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, and speaking of Dead by Daylight, the PTB, I know a lot of you are
Speaking of Dead by
into
Daylight.
that will be at 1 p.m. as a reminder today instead
Isn't
of
that what the
12
whole
p.m.
stream is about?
So be ready to download that so you can go ahead and hop in and test out the new chapter.
I can't wait to see people's reactions to all the things that are.
Oh, yeah. I cannot wait, especially for the locker one. I'm so excited for that one. But
The
as
locker
we said,
one?
this is we're getting
What do you
pretty close
mean?
to our live segment where it's going to be the live Q&A. So we'll have Justin, different Justin from Eric's Justin, come out to talk about this year's Twisted Masquerade in-game anniversary event.
Oh, yes.
Justin, how are you?
I'm doing great. Happy to be back.
Yes, welcome back to the anniversary show. And what would an anniversary be without the Twisted Masquerade, right? So the Twisted Masquerade is back. It happens every year during our anniversary in-game, and Justin's here to talk about it. So what have you cooked up this year?
So this year, we got some amazing stuff. Honestly, I think it's our best anniversary event yet. But before we get to it, we have what we call Before the Masquerade. So that is going to be something that actually starts right after this stream. So for everyone who's watching, once this is over, go play. And we've got lots of really cool stuff as a big thank you to all of the players. It's really stuff from all of DBD's history, and it includes a lot of presents.
I love presents. I know you love presents.
But there's a PTB.
Indy probably loves presents too.
I don't know if you're aware, sir. There's a PTB going on now.
About said presents. We've got lots of login rewards, so lots of currencies for players to earn just by logging in whichever day throughout all of this. We've also got 2 recolored outfits, one for Meg and one for the Huntress, that players can earn through each week. So each week you'll be able to earn a different piece of this, so if you log in just once each of these initial 3 weeks, you'll get the full outfits, which I think is a really cool way to get your hands on some cool outfits. Now, each of these initial 3 weeks is going to focus on a different period of DBD's history, so a different collection of years. What that means is that we're going to have map boosts and outfit sales of character outfits that were released during those years. So we really want to take you through this history with us. We want to celebrate the history of DBD.
That's really cool.
Then the cool stuff that I think everyone's really going to dig is we have some currency boosts, a different one for each week during Before the Masquerade. So for the first week, we have a blood feast. So 3 times the blood points.
Whoa!
During week 2, we are going to have 3 times the rift fragments. So if you want to progress towards the rift, this is a very good chance to do it. Then during week 3, we've got 3 times the XP. So again, if you want to progress to the rift, this is also good, but this is a really good chance to earn some iridescent shards.
Damn. And then after D&D releases, the last week and a half we'll be doing double XP and double blood points, right?
Whoa.
We're doubling down, yeah.
So everyone can play the new
June
chapter.
4th to 13th.
They can get hyped for the Masquerade. They can nab some of the older anniversary charms as well. Is that true?
Exactly. So we want to give people a
It's
chance
before
who
the
haven't earned
Masquerade.
them during previous years, to celebrate the build up to the event itself by earning, like some really cool Masquerade crows or things like that.
Awesome. Okay, so what about the event itself?
So the event itself, now that we've tackled Before the Masquerade, the big new thing that is coming for this year's Twisted Masquerade is the reveal of the host of the Masquerade, Trix herself. So players might have seen her hinted at during previous anniversary events or during in outfit descriptions referenced as the Mad Designer or Zizzletrix. So she's finally making her appearance. And throughout all of the event, we want to make it very clear, this is her party. She's everywhere. She's the entity's biggest fan, celebrating, holding this party in its honor. And she's not a playable character, so we want to make that very clear. She is there.
That was just going to say.
Engage and celebrate.
She's going to be a new killer, right?
But so does this mean we're going to see a lot more of her in the Twisted Masquerade?
Absolutely. So we have a lot of the UI that is themed. You might have seen some last year, so we've done a lot of updating for that. We've got Father Campbell's Chapel coming back with the whole party taking place inside. Some updated content in there to show that the party is progressing or dying slightly. You might find some corpses. Then, in addition to all that stuff really permeating the game, we've got the lobby, the loading screens. She's going to appear in trials. You will hear her laughing at you or cheering you on around the exit gates. There's really voice lines that's going to appear everywhere, really accentuating the gameplay. It's going to be amazing. We loved hearing all of the voice lines that we have had recorded for this. With all that stuff, we've got a lot of really cool gameplay that I'm going to talk about in just a second. But one thing I wanted to mention is that all of our event gameplay now is going to take place within a separate event queue. So if you want some of the normal DBD, in the core mode, you can have that. But if you want the event stuff, go over to the really cool event queue and take part of Trix's twisted
The
masquerade.
really cool event queue.
And I have to say as well, if you go to the core mode, it's still going to have a lot of the decorations, so you get the vibe with the core experience.
And that's a really good quality of life improvement over last year, right? Like giving players that option to choose. If they want to just do classic Dead by Daylight, they can with some extra flair on it, or they can choose the event queue. That's a nice improvement. So you mentioned it. So what are some of the gameplay changes that are coming with Trix?
So Trix is bringing what we call her bag of tricks to the party. She wants to spice things up. She wants everyone to have a lot of fun. So what we've got is that as a match progresses, one of a series of abilities, or sorry, one of the tricks is going to be played on our players. And these are going to be things like giving everybody haste, giving people undetectable, spawning anniversary special chests or totems, some really cool stuff that's going to spice it up. And this is going to happen whenever 2 points are accumulated during a match. So at first I'd say one Trix actually takes place at the match start. Following that, whenever 2 points are accumulated from doing a gen, first hook, things like that, which each gives 1 point, that is then going to trigger another Trix to maximum of 5 during a match. So we want to really keep things interesting. And when a Trix is actually activated, you're going to see Trix herself appear alongside or take the spot of one of the dancing marionettes. She's going to even deliver a line that hints at what has been played. So if you're not paying attention, she's going to give you this really cool audio cue.
That's awesome. And so in addition to all of that, I think we're also doing some sort of update for the invitation mechanic.
Yeah, absolutely. So the invitations last year, we had players run around, gather those, and you could either spend it to use an ability while inside a chase, or escape with it to help you earn a mask. This year, there's no need to escape with it to earn a mask. That's a different thing. And we've even added outside of chase abilities to the invitation. So if you're someone who doesn't necessarily want to always be chased by a killer or wants to have a more diverse use for it, we've added that. So survivors can now go into quiet mode, so making a lot less noise, and can even do things like quickly enter a locker without alerting the killer. It's super useful to get out of that chase right away.
That's fantastic.
Or if they're nearby and you don't want to alert them. For killers, they can now use an invitation to immediately send a downed survivor to a nearby hook. And as I can say from playtests, it's really fun.
I think the community is going to love that. Can't wait for them to play, but also I think there's challenges we've added so you can earn masks, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
okay, I don't need to hear them go over every detail of the anniversary chapter. Is there anything interesting in the live Q&A section?
All right, well, I've been teleporting all around today.
Who knows? Let's go to the surprise end.
All right, this is it. This is the end. You've made it to the end of the show. It's been a
I
great
did it.
show.
I
It's been a
watched
long
the
show,
whole thing.
And we thank you for sticking with us. We had so much to tell you about.
You sure
We
did.
had to do it all. But thank you so much. And look who's here to join me on the couch over there, Mr. Matt Cote. Matt, welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Well, nice of you to make it at the end.
Yeah, sure.
You eventually got here.
Yeah. Well, I was a little late. Had some surprises to work on. It's always something.
What does this button say? I heart N. Cage's hair. Okay.
That's true. But I think
Oh, you can't see. I was covering the button.
the surprises are wrapped up for now. Thank you again. Hopefully you'll join us on one of our upcoming streams. We're going to keep these rolling. Maybe you'll join us on one of our upcoming streams.
I'd be delighted.
Be fantastic. And that's it. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful... yes?
I just want to say before we leave, so the people who
That is the button. You can see the button.
have been with us until the very, very end, we have one last surprise for you. We like to close the show with a surprise. It's a bit of a tradition nowadays. So this summer, we are going to be welcoming yet another legendary set of characters into the fog.
Dumb and Dumber?
I don't think we're supposed to say that. Featured in over 30 games, an animated series, an absolutely unforgettable soundtrack, and much, much more. We hope you are as excited as we are to welcome into the fog this classic franchise.
I wonder what it's going to be. It's gonna be Minecraft, yeah. Dude, that'd be so sick. I'm a little disappointed now. I wish it could have been Minecraft. It should have been Minecraft. But it was not Minecraft. God damn it. So it said learn more August 6th. Oh, where's that? I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, here it is. Here's the roadmap. So presumably that is the chapter coming out in August, I guess? I'm sure if we're learning about it in August, it's not going to be the December chapter, so it's probably the August chapter. So we're going to get, I don't know, Dracula as a killer and Simon Belmont as a survivor or something? I don't know. Interesting.
And we're actually going to
Alright. Well, what did we learn from that stream? We learned... What did we learn? We learned that there's going to be a 2v8 mode, and it's a limited time. We learned... Really, we have more... We left the Project T segment with more questions than answers. I don't know. I'm not particularly hype about any of the spin-off games at the moment. But whatever. I will likely play them anyway when they come out, so. I'm loading up the PTB now. Why can't it be Minecraft, you know? They could have the Warden as a killer, Steve as a survivor. I mean, come on. Perfect. You regretted the following from previously purchased unprocessed Orexcell packs. 6,000 Orexcells. Amazing. How do I navigate? Whoa. Right, the new store. Is the new store live, or is it in this PTB? This is my first time interacting with the new store. You can cycle through these individual outfits. Featured characters. Featured bundle. Free gift! Whoa! Specials. Collections. Cool. Bundles. Chapter bundles, DLC packs. Sable, our girl. Ada, our other girl. Level 1. What do you mean level 1? Oh, it literally means the blood point level, okay. I see. Because they're prestiged. But you can't see that in this menu, so it just looks like they're not prestiged at all, and they're just level 1. Anyway. Is this new? What is this? I haven't seen this one. Don't mind me, I'm just shopping now. Whoa! Where did this come from? I didn't see this. What is this? That's crazy. Strap on? Yeah, sure. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. So much new stuff. For our girl Sable. I guess I can look at the new killer. Wherever they are. Here they are. The Lich. Play Mori. Oh, we can just... Okay. Oh no, Sable, no! Wow. The skeleton just tore all the meat from her bones. Jeez. How do I see... I want to see like his powers. Power and perks. He has spells. To select a spell, hold ability 1, button 1 to open the spell selection. The Lich has 4 different spells. Creates a magical hand that lifts down pallets. Or blocks upright pallets for 4 seconds. Lift downed pallets. Sure. Conjures 5 flying entities that pass through obstacles and injure survivors. Cast moving invisible sphere that reveals survivors and temporarily disables magic items. Briefly move faster, going vaults and pallets. Special item magic items. Cool. Hand and Eye of Vecna. So I'm not like a huge D&D fan. I don't particularly like playing D&D.
Great.
But I do kind of like the world of D&D. Mainly because I play Magic the Gathering. And they've done a fair amount of crossover stuff with D&D and Magic. So they have like a default girl and boy that you can play as. That's cool. I like that. And also Baldur's Gate 3. So no. Oh, wait. No, Matthew. Okay. Wait, what are these? Shrine of Secrets. Store. What is... I feel like these are not correct icons. Okay. I'm not gonna play as this character yet, because I need to unlock stuff. So let's go back. Let's go back to our girl Sable for now. Do the white outfit. And we'll do this build. Great. I didn't even look at the killer's perks or the new survivor perks. We gotta do that later. Let's just get into a game now. Listen, we've already been live for an hour. And we haven't played a match yet. That's unacceptable. We're just going in blind here. Facing the Lich. Find and equip magic items found in treasure chests to help you counter spells. You may also stumble upon a powerful Vecna item. Cool. I really want to see the new map. I'm really excited about the map. This is the map. Let's go. What? Whoa! Wow. Oh god. That's hilarious. Just my luck. I open a chest at the beginning. It has me roll a d20 and I get a 1. I get a natural 1. Hilarious. And then it's a mimic. Wow. What a start. Alright, I guess I'll get on a generator. Where are they? Are they in the basement? What are they doing? Or is there like stuff down there? I'm gonna open this again. Hey, it's still a mimic. What do you know? Oh, I got a 4. Ooh, look at this new UI for switching items. So I'm assuming I go in here. I know, it's a little tower. I'm going into the dungeon. There better be at least one dragon or I'm gonna be very disappointed. Look at this little cave we're in. Ooh. What's this? Travel via passage? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Interesting. Just a portal that kicked me out. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go save my teammate here. Do you want heal, I assume? I mean, I'll heal you, I guess, sure. Ooh, what's this room? I want to go in this room. I have not made any meaningful game actions. I'm just I'm just looking at the map. I mean, I unhooked a couple people, I guess, but... Ooh, look at this. Look at it in here. There's another passage. Oh. Ah. You don't see me. I want to see the beholder. I heard that there was a beholder in the map, and I want to see it. So I will find it. While my teammates die around me. Is this it? This is it. Ah! Hello. Look at you. You're adorable. I was kind of hoping, because the little video teaser they did of the D&D chapter showed that beholder. So I was kind of hoping the killer was going to be a beholder, which I would have preferred over Vecna. Just because I don't really, in my limited experience with DBD, I'm more familiar with what beholders are than what Vecna is. But whatever. If I go up to it again, will it jump scare me again? Oh no, Matthew is purple for some reason. Hello? Wakey wakey. No? Okay. He's done. He's done playing with me. Oh, I can see his from the back. Wow. Wait, I was in this room, wasn't I? And I didn't see him. I got a 12. I got the Gauntlet of Night Watch. I did not read what that did. So I don't know. I have gauntlets though now, so that's cool. And they do something, presumably. Can I go up the tower at all? No. Oh, there's a pallet there. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I don't know where I... Oh, hi. Uh-oh. I was looking for that passage. I wanted to see if I could escape through the passage while in chase. But I didn't see it. He uses the Force. He uses,
That belongs to me.
There's like a name for that spell in D&D. Like summoning a ghost hand. I forget what it's called. I don't know. And that's how Vecna is carrying you. He's like choking you. Hello. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna open this now. Natural 20, let's go! Eye of Vecna. When doing a fast lock or exit, you cannot be seen by the Lich and gains haste for the duration of the effect. Ooh. Attuned to Eye of Vecna. I'm attuned. I've attuned. That, I don't know what I expected to happen. I guess I expected to not be able to be seen. But that's not what happened. Ooh, my eye's glowing though, look at that. I've got the Eye of Vecna. Oh, hey, Matthew. Oh, so Vecna's got like a knife that he's kinda making float. It's cool. Cool. Ooh, look at that. That was neat. Well, Matthew's dead. I don't understand. I feel like it's not doing what I expected to do. What? There appears to be a tree in my way. Why would they put a tree there? No. What? Okay. Oh, you're mooring me? Is that what's happening? Yes. Whoa. Wait, that was different. That wasn't his mori. Was that like a pyramid head situation where like he has kind of a like an insta kill that's not his mori? It's like different. His name is Lay Epic Gamer. Let me read his perks. Weave Attunement. When an item becomes depleted for the first time, it is dropped. You see the auras of dropped items. Survivors within 8 meters of dropped items have their auras revealed to you. When a survivor picks up a survivor item, they suffer the oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. Dude, that's crazy. Languid Touch. When a survivor within 36 meters of you scares a crow, they gain the exhausted status effect for 10 seconds. What? That's fucked. That is fucked up. Dark Arrogance increases the duration you are blinded by any means, and the duration of pallet stones by 25%. Increases regular vault speed by 20%. Okay. It's a trade-off, I guess. These first two seem very good to me. I mean, how likely are you in a chase to scare a crow? I feel like very likely. So this can happen in chase, right? And then, oh, fuck you. You now have exhausted. And your exhaustion perk that you bought for this chase, fuck you. Nope. Useless. And this, I immediately thought of that one perk. What's it called? Franklin's Demise, right? That seems very good as well. Cool. Okay. What about our new person? Our new elves. Or whatever. Are they elves? Mirrored Illusion. This perk activates after completing a total of 50% worth of repairs on generators. Sorry. I'm tired, I guess. Press the ability button 2 when next to generator, totem, chest, or exit gate to spawn a static illusion that lasts for 120 seconds. What does that mean? What is a static illusion? This perk does not tell me what it does. Reading the perk does not explain the perk. Bardic Inspiration. Something working on Jen. Oh! Like you'll spawn an illusion as like a character. Like an illusion of yourself that will work on whatever it is. Opening the chest or exit gate or whatever. If that's true, that's dope. That's fascinating. I don't know how good it'll be, but it sounds cool. Alright, Bardic Inspiration. Press the ability button 1 while standing and motionless to enter the performance interaction that lasts up to 15 seconds and empowers survivors within 16 meters. Roll a d20. This effect lasts for 60 seconds if the performance is completed. You scream, but nothing happens. 2 to 10. Skill check. Skill checks give plus 1% progress. 11, 19. Skill checks give plus 2% progress. Cool. When the ability is canceled, the performance completes. It goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. That's cool. That's neat. Sorry, I've got a yawn. That is that's a creative perk. I like incorporating rolling d20s into into the game. They did the same thing when they had the first D&D set in Magic. They made it so when you like play certain cards, you have to roll a d20 and it has different effects and whatnot. Still sight. After standing still for 4 seconds, this spray activates. Until you start moving, you see the aura of the killer as well as all generators and chests within 18 meters. So you can't be working on something, I assume. I can't be sitting on a gen and just see where the killer is. Oh, it's only within 18 meters. So maybe it does work on gens then. Probably not, but maybe. Interesting. You know what I think I'm going to do? Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the lobby. Yeah, I think I'm going to play as the new guy. I mean, I'll play as the girl version because I always like to play as the girl. Wow, she can sing. So talented. I'm just going to use their new perks. I have made no attempt so far to say their name. I've literally just like been referring to them as the survivor. Astri Yazar. Astri? Ooh. A lot of cosmetic potential, I feel. With all of these characters. I'm assuming that these are like original characters to this chapter. Like I'm guessing this isn't an established D&D character, but I wonder if it is. Maybe it is. God, now I'm gonna be... Now you've opened up the door behavior, I'm gonna be wanting a Magic the Gathering chapter now. It'll never happen, but... 19, let's go! You see the Lich's aura during flies. It's very foggy today in Eyrie of Crows. Is that a change they made? Ooh, I can see his aura. I am performing a bardic inspiration. Am I inspired? Ah! I forgot how to play this game. Ooh, couldn't get me. Hey, there's a totem there. The hex totem. That's fun. What was that? What are you doing? I'm going down. Wait. Did I just pick up those gauntlets in the chest while I was down? I clicked it and then I stood up for a second and grabbed them and then got back down. That was weird. Man, this Nia's trying to save the day. I guess I should crawl away from the hook, right? Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. No, I'll just recover. Are you playing music right now? Are you inspiring me? Am I inspired? Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Why are Matthew and Nia purple? Oh, my heroes. Kate and Nia have come to my rescue. Oh, you also need healing? Jeez, we're all in pain. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'll try to get you up, I guess. Dang, they want that Nia. Why are you constantly playing music? Oh, they have Devour Hope. Why are they playing the game? 13. Boots of the Interloper. You see the aura of pallets affected by Mage Hand and gain 7% haste for 3 seconds. But do I have to like hit a button to do that or what? How does that work? Also, I'm exposed, right? Because of... Hi. Why do you have music constantly emanating from your body? Hi. Oh, heal me. What do you... Just having a little music sesh. A little jam sesh with the boys. Meanwhile, our teammates are hooked. And we're just playing our instruments while looking deeply into each other's eyes. Hey Nia, how's it going? How are you? What is that? I'm purple now. What does that mean, being purple? I don't know. Who can say, really? I gotta do more generator repairs before I can perform my song again. Oh, you're the guy, okay. Wait, no, I don't have to. Oh, you summoned an illusion. Why can't I do that?
Your life slips away.
No pallet there. God damn it. I guess I'll just die. You're playing next to the hatch. Very good. it empowers survivors. So I'm assuming empowering survivors means that they get these skill check benefits, right? So you have to be near them when you perform the bardic inspiration, the performance. I assume. Sure. I guess I didn't repair 50% worth of generators because I never got to use this ability. Unless I did use it. Oh, I didn't even realize you can only use it. No, never mind. No, you can use it multiple times in order to game. Got it. Okay. Anyway.
I have performed on many stages. This is but one more.
Yeah, this is just a performance of sorts. Nice. Oh. I got the additional perk slot. I'm just gonna... Oh, I don't have Kindred yet because it's not a teachable. I always forget that. Alright, I'll go blast mine then. I always forget. My characters don't start with Kindred. Alright, new map. Well, hold on, I gotta play a song first. Okay, bye. Yo. Uh-oh. Oh, where's this go? Oh, this appears to be the basement. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. What? I feel cheated. I feel cheated and swindled. I thought I was safe. Oh, man. That makes me sad. play me a little ditty while I die on Hook. Thank you. Why don't we just have more emotes like that? So this is doing something? Great, now we have a bonus, I guess. Okay, that does seem to be... It does seem like my skill checks are boosting the progress. Hey, isn't there another perk that increases how often skill checks show up? I'm working on this generator with 2 illusions. Oh wow, both of our teammates are, Oh! Okay, hello. Both hooked. So I just realized the perk didn't actually say that the illusions made progress. I've been assuming that the static illusions actually perform the action you set them to do. I don't think that's the case. I think they're just for distraction. What? Well then. Use that mage hand. Back in the dungeon I go. Oh, I got a 7. I got gauntlets. What? That armor just moved. Spooky. This is a cool room. So is that just like a two-way teleporter to somewhere in the map? Like, could he come out of that right now? I think yes. So they're above me right now, right? That's why my terror radius is going crazy. He'll never suspect a thing. Nah, he's below me, right? Oh. I'm purple now. Oh, scary noise. Scary noise. You have something in you? Ah, boots. I have boots now. More boots. What's this? Scary book. Do you think you liked my song? Yo. Oh yeah, so this is just an illusion that stays here. It doesn't actually do the thing. Sad. Slightly sad. I see the dispelling sphere. Oh, okay. What? What? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What? I hear it. Here it is. I got a 20. Hell yeah. I panicked when I heard the Terrorities. Copy? Well, but how could I not?
At last, a short rest.
You got kicked from party? Why? Sentenced to solo queue. It's a good name. Nerdy Gamer 93. Not as good of a name. Kind of a mid name. You know, Finger, S tier name. SS plus tier name. Hey, what if I changed the channel name to just be my name, Jake Barnes, and then I made the at. I put the at back to XTG. Why are we going to Springwood? Why are you taking us there? Person who used map offering? I see we have established a tone for this match. Holy crap. I feel like Bardic Inspiration is actually, like, good. Am I crazy? Is that a weird thing to think, or am I right? It feels like it's boosting progress by a lot. Are these the first non-human survivors? Because they're like... They're like an elf, right? Or something? Interesting. will it go away once the generator is completed? No, it's still there. The smile is creepy though. They gotta do something about that. I don't know. Not doing it for me. Alright, I forgot about the staying still power. So it doesn't work on generators if you're working on something. And it shows you chests and totems nearby? So I'm assuming to the killer that looks like a normal player, not like a weird, wavy specter. Ha, they fell for it. Fool. And they got blast mine. Hello? Whoo, that was pretty sly. Look at me go. Do you want to do that generator? Okay, you can do that generator. You go ahead, sir. Hello? One of the items gives dredge power. Oh. As in, like, the killer can teleport to lockers? You can. Oh. Neat. Oh no, I hear him opening lockers. I'm in a locker. You just opened another one. Don't open this one. Don't open this one. Claudette, run away. Okay, I'm leaving now. Alright, well, I gotta play a little ditty. So I can get faster, you know, extra progress from my skill checks and whatnot. Man, is Bardic Inspiration actually dope as hell? It's kind of awesome. Going down there. Come to story? What? Oh, what? What? Oh, shit. I might be in a little bit of trouble at the moment. The building with the solo jet. Nah, I gotta leave. I'm in an active chase situation at the moment. He interrupted my concert. What the hell? Okay, well I can see your screen now. I don't know if you can still do the thing you wanted to. Hey, look at that. Very cool. I'm assuming that, I mean, that must be the hand of Vecna. That seems like it would be one of the more powerful ones. $20. Alright, well I think that's it for me today. The Burning Inspiration. And that was just tier 1. What does tier 3 look like? Oh, it's 15 seconds. 16 meters. $15 seconds, 16 meters. Oh, it just makes the cooldown shorter. Okay. That's the only difference. Yeah, these are really cool new well, I don't know about still sight. Okay, you do see the aura of the killer as well. But you have to be just standing there doing nothing? Like, I want to feel I in my head I'm like, is that good against the stealth killer? But if a killer is stealthing, you usually can't reveal their aura either. So that probably doesn't even work. You can probably boost the range though with open-handed. Or open hand or whatever. That's interesting. I'll definitely play with that at some point. Killer as well as all generator and chess. Wait, does the killer have to be within 18 meters? Or is it only the generators and chests that have to be within 18? I assume the killer also has to be within 18 meters. That would be pretty crazy if you could at any time see the killer's auras just by standing still for 4 seconds. Yeah. Oh, you want to see what... You want to see what the... Sure, let's do that one. Custom game? Progression disabled in custom matches. Yeah, that makes sense. This is button. Oh, match management. Perk. I never see this interface because I never play custom games. Oh, interesting. You can disallow DLC killers from your custom games. Fascinating. I guess I should... I'll put on his perks, I guess. Is there any other perk? I don't know killer perks, really. Whatever, let's go with this. We'll just... Got add-ons. Double pink add-ons, baby. I am unstoppable. You stand no chance. Wow, I have not played as Killer in so long. It might actually, like, it would not surprise me if it's been over a year since I since I even touched Killer. Control for Vile Darkness. Ooh, my spells. Neat. I mean, I've got to go say hi to Mr. Beholder, right? Is he going to jump scare me? Yes.
That is not yours.
Vile Darkness. I cast this. Oh, I see. I'm changing what spell I have selected, and then I can cast it whenever. And then control. Oh no, control is, yeah, my spells. Oh. Hello. I will... how dare you? I will use my hand to pick it up. Oh, that did not pick it up. That destroyed it. Okay. What? He's gone. Okay, so it gave me a notification that you teleported, I saw. So the killer can see where you went, roughly. But I can't, like, get there easily. Obviously. Hello? Oh, there you are! I see you! I don't know why I can see you, but I can see you. Oh, because you're near a dropped item. I see. What is that sound that sounds like the hatch? Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the hatch. Right, because we're in a 1v1. So the hatch is open. What? Where are you?
To the sky.
Whee! Whee! I'm guessing an illusion would not be injured, so that must be the real you. Interesting.
Cursed flame.
Oh, that's holding it up. Fascinating. Very cool. Oh. Yeah, that is very clearly fake. That does not look convincing. It looks exactly the same. Do you want me to hit it? Am I gonna be blinded when I damage this generator? Okay. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe it. Oh, you jump scared me again. What else can I use my hand on?
Manipulate.
Just pallets? I got fly, I got, right, Flight of the Damned. Haha! You fool. Oh, if I put you on a hook, you're not going to be able to get yourself out. So I guess I'll let you wiggle out of my grasp. Darn, he got away. So that makes you broken, huh? And also reveals you, obviously. Do you have all the items?
Like the crows.
That knight looks at me funny? Yeah, he looks at me funny too.
Your life slips away.
Well, I can't moor you. Did you bring a yellow one? No. I brought the pink one. How does the yellow one work? I don't know. Would I have been able to do it if I had the yellow one? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. We've seen the Mori. That's fine. Alright. Well, that's a little disappointing about the illusions. They're not convincing at all. That's a shame. Oh well. I mean, pretty cool chapter. Lots of cool perks. The characters are really cool. The map is really cool. I'm into it. Only convincing with the gen is 99. Okay. Well, I'll see you in my next stream in 4 months. Goodbye.